your iPhone 16. It's probably a really useful device for you. It's probably something that you try your best never to leave behind. However, it can be the source of lots of nuisances. It can be the source of lots of aggravation. And what I'm referring to here is annoying phone calls and text messages. Just this morning, I'm standing on a ladder and I'm rearranging my light in my office here to try to make a better video. And my iPhone is down on the desk here and it's ringing. Now it's upside down, so I can't see who it is. I get down off the ladder. I walk down over here. I pick up the cell phone and it's a spam call. Nuisances. This happens all the time. We're at dinner. Your cell phone is in your pocket or in your purse. You're having a great conversation with friends and the dumb thing rings and it's a spam call. Or it's nobody that you know. Nuisances all the time. Text messaging. I get text messages all the time. I'll tell you, I get very few of these nowadays, and I'm going to help you get to that point. But I get text messages all the time that say, hey, Teddy, blah, blah, blah. And they act like they're my buddy. They act like they're a business partner. They act like they're a service provider. And they act like I need them, and I don't. This can be a nuisance. Now, why is this happening? Well, because we're in a bigger, fast-growing technological world where it's easier and easier for these hackers and these people to bother us. We're not going to turn the tide back. Let me repeat, we are not going to turn the tide back. So what we need to do is we need to combat this problem. And I'm going to help you in this video. I'm going to show you tactics of how you can block phone calls that you don't want. You can block people you don't want calls from. You can block and report, which is the most important thing to do. Report text messages as spam so that you can reclaim your peace and quiet and you can squelch these nuisances. So hang tight. I'm going to switch to my cell phone and I'm going to show you how to do this. All right, let's talk about how to block and report text messages. So I'm in my text message app right now, and all these people are good people. And most of them, I know who they are, but let me find one that is absolutely junk. Here's one, I know it's right here. Here's one right here. And you can see it's not even a name. So if I click on that, you can see that it's a scam. It's absolutely a scam. The typical, quick pass scam. So what I need to do here is simply come down here and report junk. Delete and report junk. You need to do that relentlessly on all text messages that you get that you absolutely know that they are junk. Let me see if I can find another one. Here's another one. Surprised I haven't dealt with this one yet. Good morning, Teddy Burris. Good morning. How was your night? I need to know what is going on regarding your funds. I don't know who this is. Report junk, delete, and report junk. Again, you need to relentlessly do that on all text messages that you get that you have no idea who they are and you're pretty clear that they're just trying to scam you. That's reporting and deleting junk text messages. You can also, if you start getting text messages from people who, I love them, they're good people, but I don't want any more of their text messages. You can go to the text message they sent you, and you can click on their name up top where it says Steven. Then you have to click info. When you click info, right there, block the caller. When you block the caller, they will no longer be able to call you, send you messages, or do FaceTime calls with you. So remember, if you're blocking someone you know, they're never going to be able to call you, text message you, or do a FaceTime call with you. But there may very well be people that you know that you need to block. Now let's go look at my recent phone calls. The way you get to phone calls is go to the phone icon. Wherever you are, look at the bottom of the screen, there's recents. Now you can go to recents And you can see all the people whom have recently called you. The ones that are in red called you and you didn't answer. The ones in white, you've either called them or they called you and you've spoken with them. Now, how do you block someone who is calling you? There's a number from Herndon, Virginia. You click on the I, you scroll down. Look, it wants you to add this person to your contacts as an option. Add them to an existing contact, create a new contact, but you can also block the caller. And when you block the caller, again, they're not going to be able to call you, message you, or FaceTime call you ever again. That's how you block a caller from your recent call list. Now, let's say you're getting a phone call from someone who you do not want to talk with. There are two ways that you can not take that call. The first way is to hit the decline button in the bottom left-hand side of the screen. The second way on an iPhone 16 is to double-click the button on the right, typically where your thumb lands. Double-click on that, and that will send, either one of them, decline or double-click, will send the call directly to voicemail. Now, you could also click voicemail button. You could also click message, and when you click the message, you have the option of messaging them from a list of canned messages. For me, the easiest way to do it is to double click the button on the right and send them directly to voicemail. Now, there's two more things that I want to show you on the iPhone. The first is how to silence unknown callers. This is a really useful feature for phone calls you get from people who you do not have in your contacts list. Now, so therefore, if you're going to use the silence unknown callers feature, what's important is for you to put all of the phone numbers of the people who are important to you in your contacts. Your pharmacy, the hospital, the doctor, that other doctor, your dentist, your mom, dad, brother, kids, etc., etc. All the people who are important to you, make sure that they are in your contacts. Now let me show you how to get to silence unknown callers, and I'll tell you what it also does. So go to settings on your iPhone. I don't know where your settings is, but there it is right there in the upper left. Click on that. Once you're in settings, you want to scroll to the bottom and go to apps. When you click on apps, you want to look for phone. When you go to phone, down here it is right here, phone, you can look for down lower silence unknown callers. And when I turn that on, calls from unknown numbers will be silenced. They will be sent directly to voicemail, and they will be displayed on your recent call list. Incoming calls will continue to ring for people in your contacts, recent outgoing phone calls, and Siri suggestions. So when you turn that on, again, anybody you don't know, whom you do not have in your contacts, whom you've never called, they will go directly to voicemail. You'll still get the voicemail message, and you'll still see them in your recent call list. However, I reiterate, make sure all the people who are important to you are in your contacts associated with your cell phone. I'm going to turn that back off for me. Now, one last thing. Let's say you blocked a number and you want to unblock it. You have to go, again, to the phone app, and you have to find blocked numbers. So I'm going to go to settings. I'm going to find the phone app under apps. Scroll down to phone again. Go into phone. And if you scroll down, you will see blocked contacts. When I click on blocked contacts, these are all the phone numbers that I have blocked. I can unblock any number in this list by scrolling to the left and click unblock. That's how you unblock it. You don't go into it and unblock is not there, which would make sense to me. But again, you go to your blocked contacts under the phone app, under settings, find the phone number you want to unblock, drag to the left, and there's unblock. And you unblock that phone number. By the way, while you are here, you can also add new, and you can select someone from your contacts and block them from in this feature here as well. I found instead of clicking add new, it's easier to block them from my recent call list versus from here. Okay, let's wrap this up. My goal is to help you minimize the garbage text message, minimize the garbage phone number so you can regain some peace and quiet and enjoy your cell phone. So go back and look at what I shared with you about how to block a text message, how to report a text message as junk, how to block a phone call from someone whom you don't know or someone who's in your contact list. And also go take a look at some of the other YouTube videos on this channel, because my goal with this channel called Techno for Seniors is to help you overcome the risk and fears and challenges of using technology. Be patient. It'll take some time. You have to keep up the effort of blocking those that need to be blocked, block the spammers who call you don't want to talk with, block the text messages, report the text messages. The more you keep doing this effort, the more you keep applying the pressure, the better your relationship is going to become with your cell phone, because you'll get less of those calls and less of those text messages. And if you don't mind, share this video with your friends and family who you think may get value from it as well. And one last request, you'd be so kind, hit the like button, comment on the video, even subscribe to the channel. I create all these videos to help you. Thank you for listening to what I have to share, and I hope that I have been helpful for you.